Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Spartan.
And I'm Pudgy.
We are watching episode 4 of season 5 today. Last episode,
That was a big one.
I mean, I feel like we say that all the time at this point. But yeah, season 5 so far has not let down at all. I feel like the pacing is still fantastic. Very much enjoying it. Tyrion and Jorah, interesting scenario.
That's what we left off with, yeah.
We were saying, I can't remember if it was in discussion or if it was after we recorded, but we were saying that we're not too worried about Tyrion.
It was during our discussion.
Okay. We can see Tyrion arriving and either him explaining himself satisfying Dany's curiosity or Varys making it in time. And I don't feel like Tyrion goes that way. Even for Game of Thrones, I just feel like his character is too much to just go like that.
Look, it is a very straightforward storyline if it was to happen that way. And if we know anything, we know that Game of Thrones is not very straightforward. So, yeah, I have faith. There will be a few tricks up someone's sleeves.
Yeah. And it was interesting to see how broken Jorah, obviously, he's hoping to get Dany's approval. So we'll see where that picks up off today.
Well.
Sorry. I had like a thing.
Well, I wanted to speak about Dany, right?
Dany. She's the topic of controversy.
She is.
Even our mods are giving us a hard time for our opinions on Dany.
Well, us might be you soon. Because...
Hey, it's me against the world. I'm used to that by now. I'm used to being the black sheep on this channel.
I do agree with everything that we have said so far, right? But
Me too.
But just reading some comments and what the mods have had to say, it really does make sense what they're saying. And Dany did say the law is the law. And technically, she followed through with that, right? Because that guy that she executed said that she was the law. And she corrected him saying, no, the law is the law. And if we look at it from like this day and age, if someone was on trial and someone else went to murder them, we don't know if that original person was guilty or innocent. They didn't have a trial yet. To be fair, that mask could have been planted, he could have been scared, and then he hid. But then someone else kills them, then what do you do?
Agreed. And I read some of those comments on our Patreon as well, and they definitely made some good points.
Yeah.
I think where I still hold my ground is in that specific scenario. I feel as though she's come to a land where the culture and the people are very different, and they've only ever been slaves, and naturally there's going to be resistance. And I don't know if things probably, some people are going to push the limits and might need to be heading. But in this particular scenario, it was a boy that looked like he was almost like late teens, very lost and confused, and seems like his loyalties were just misplaced with his actions. He was trying to prove himself to Dany and, you know, not burden her in his own way in a misguided sense of loyalty to her.
Yeah.
And I just feel like she could have shown him a better way. It was a very rough punishment for him, given that all he's ever known is this harsh slavery and masters. And he's obviously, if you've been a slave your whole life, you just like can't wait to kill somebody who's killing your people or who's been threatening your people.
See, I agree with that side as well. So that's why I'm like conflicted at this point in time.
That's why I thought that Dany's ruling doesn't make sense. It's that given the context of the people, I just think that there was a better way. It takes time to win the new people, almost more like what Sir Barristan Selmy suggests in general, even with previous masters and stuff. He says, turn them into your allies, don't necessarily kill them. And that's fine. We can discuss, that's a different context, but that approach where sometimes taking the time to, in this case, what Jon Snow did with Sir Alliser, how he made him his ally rather than his enemy, sometimes that approach can be very well respected.
Yeah. And I do get Dany's position as well. I'm sure it's very hard. Like, these different groups have been at each other's throats for so long, and if you appease one group, one's going to be upset and revolt, and vice versa. So it's a very, very tricky line that she's walking.
For sure. And let's keep it in context too, guys. Like, I don't pretend to know what I would do in her situation.
Oh, no way.
We can only comment as people who are watching a show and, you know, keeping a certain degree of awareness that it is a show. So I'm commenting on my thoughts and opinions on that. But it's not as though it's real life, and maybe that would change things, you know. So keep it in context. So some people, I think, get very passionate in the comments and forget, you know, we're commenting what we're watching. It's not.
We love the passion though.
Yeah, well, some of the passion.
So yeah, still on the topic of Dany, it was actually interesting seeing her interaction with Drogon, and I felt as though Drogon, I don't know, I can't really put my finger on that interaction completely, but I feel like how you were saying that lack of reassurance from Danny of her own,
Sort of belief in herself.
yeah,
Even her like conviction seems to be a
her
bit
conviction is the
wavering
word.
in that sense, just unsure about whether she's made the right or wrong decision. And
Yeah.
that obviously plays its role, yeah.
Yeah, I think it plays its role with Drogon. But then also, I don't know if that means Drogon feels like quite protective over her because technically that is his mother. And I hope that doesn't mean that he's going to just go wild and protect her in a vicious way.
Yeah, well, I'm anticipating sometime soon she's going to have to rein the dragons in and reclaim control in however manner
Yeah.
she's. That's what I'm expecting from Dany. Probably by the end of this season, I'm thinking, but we'll find out. I am really loving seeing Jon Snow as commander of the Night's Watch. I didn't know it would come so soon. Contrast to Dany, she's sort of been her leader now for several seasons, whereas Jon has still, despite achieving so much, always been under the thumb of some power order, whether it was Mance Rayder, and then it was, Sir Alliser, it was always somebody. So seeing him make decisions now is really cool. It was sort of hard to watch him kill, even though I sort of think he deserved it. It was still sort of hard to watch Jon have to make those decisions, but I guess that's also a big part of it. And in fairness to that, I won't get into it too much, discussed the last episode, but how that contrasts with Danny's decision is that he did give that guy 3 chances and that guy chose to continuously refuse to change his ways or heed the advice of his superior. And so in that case, I'm like, okay, well, then the law is the law. If you've been given chances to change your ways and you don't take it, then the law is the law.
Yeah, I feel like John is gonna have a really hard character arc. I feel like he's really gonna see what leading means because although he made some really good decisions beforehand when he didn't have the title and the pressure and everyone banking on him,
Yeah.
it was easier to make those decisions, right? Now, all that pressure from everyone wanting different things, him struggling with the law and duty, and then who he actually is as a person, they tend to conflict. So I do feel like we're really going to see him struggle in that way.
It is kind of cool seeing Jon and Dany rise. So I feel like there's a lot of similarities between them
Yeah.
as well in the stage of their journey that they're at.
Yeah.
But I am loving Jon. It's very interesting seeing his interactions with Stannis and just how Jon is holding his own as a leader and making his own decisions and not necessarily just selling out to please the other higher power. So I'm respecting that and I'm excited to see how that unfolds.
So just a small thing. Brienne was talking with Pod about killing Stannis because she wanted to get her revenge for Renly and avenge him.
Yep.
And then it kind of panned to the fire as she was talking about killing Stannis. So I don't know if Stannis dies by Brienne's hand, is going to be by fire somehow. I don't know.
Or it's got some link to the Lord of Light. But
Yeah,
it's
but I'm
interesting.
just picking up on these small things that I wouldn't necessarily at the start of watching Game of Thrones. Because I'm just noticing like little patterns and things like that. I also found it interesting. So Tyrion and Varys were in Volantis and we met a second Red Priestess. And Tyrion was kind of mocking and repeating what this Red Priestess was saying.
Wait. Are they called Red Priestess? I thought Melisandre was called Red Priestess because she has red hair. She might be called I don't
But she
know
was
here.
wearing red.
Okay.
I don't know. I have
I'm
no
not sure,
idea.
yeah. Okay.
Anyway, the Lord of Light Priestess.
Yeah.
And Tyrion was mocking what this girl was saying by saying, oh, you didn't tell me we were going to meet the savior. And I feel like right after that, she stared into Tyrion's eyes. So I don't know if that means like Tyrion's the savior and just like Varys has been saying and things
Maybe
like
he's
that.
not necessarily the savior, but one to help the savior, maybe.
Potentially. Yeah, so it could go a few ways, but it was just weird that out of everyone in the crowd, she was staring like right in Tyrion's eyes.
I wonder if the point of the show ultimately is still the Targaryen dynasty in one sense. Like, because we watched House of the Dragon, then it starts off with Targaryen Golden Era, and then obviously now they're, hit rock bottom, and we've got a lot of different kings and queens stuff that we like to rule, but I wonder if the ultimate goal is just thinking way ahead. But when you said that about the savior and, and obviously Dany's the one person to control 3 dragons, I wonder if ultimately come like season 7 or 8, she's the one to rise to the top. At this point, I almost feel like it's just a swapping game with the thrones, but I sort of forget that maybe there is actually going to be, there probably has to be a definitive ruler or successor at the end.
To be fair, we haven't really changed too many in the grand scheme of things, like considering that it's been years and years. Because like initially it was Rob, then Joffrey, now Tommen.
Yes, in terms of that King's Landing specifically.
But everywhere
then you've got
else is
Stannis, the
changing.
true king, and then you've got
Yeah.
Mance Rayder, the king beyond the wall, and then you've
Yeah.
had Rob, king of the north, and there's all these different,
Yeah.
you know, Renly was saying he was the true king too. Like we had a lot of that. So it's always sort of been who, like all these warped and who everyone calls themselves a king nowadays.
I know. It was a bit of a joke. I think like during season 3, everyone
Yeah.
was just calling themselves kings.
Yeah. Well, it was a joke when Joffrey was on the throne anyway. Guys, a big thank you to all of our Patreon supporters. We appreciate you all a lot. If you do want to support us over there, as well as getting early access to upcoming reactions, as well as uncut reactions, check out the link in the description. For everyone over on YouTube, if you enjoyed today's video, remember to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this episode.
Okay.
Let's go.
I noticed with King's Landing, the sigil on top is still the stag for Baratheon, because obviously Tommen's Baratheon.
Yeah. And you were correct about Winterfell being repaired.
Yeah.
A backstory on the wall would be so cool. People have wanted like a little mini series on the wall.
That'd
the
be pretty
original.
cool. I'm down for it. Oh, we're going to explore Dawn.
Yeah, right. Oh, we're getting an update on the
Alaria.
duo team. No, on Bronn and Jamie.
Oh, yeah. But also Alaria will be there.
Yeah. It's not where I was going with that for. Oh,
Jorah.
shit. Jorah's not wasting time.
Oh, poor Tyrion. Varys, where are you?
Damn, dude. Doesn't even have a chance to speak and explain himself.
I know, at least take his, like, gag out.
Is that Estamont? Tarth, Sir Jamie.
Oh, that's where Brienne's from.
The Sapphire Isle.
Oh, wow.
It's the first time we've seen it.
We're not kidnapping that princess. We're rescuing my niece, bringing her back to her family.
Niece. He knows.
I love how Bronn doesn't play games either. It's fairly
I've been
spoken.
doing this sort of thing a long time. I'm good at it.
That's why you're here.
I know. Why are you here? You set your brother free, didn't you? I bet your sister didn't like that.
And that's
So he's trying to
why.
make amends to Cersei, dude.
If you ever see the wee fucker, give him my regards.
Oh, I hope they see each other again.
He murdered my father.
Jamie?
If I ever see him, I'll split him in two.
Damn, is he actually upset about that? I didn't know he was upset about that.
I
It
hope
makes
that's-
sense, but damn.
Cersei's just getting in his head.
House Tyrell could front the gold and the crown would pay us back in time, or I'd have words with my daughter.
What a joke.
That meant to be a joke.
We must send an envoy
Oh.
to the Iron Bank, someone of importance, to show these bankers our respect. As the King's Master of Coin, I can think of no one more qualified.
Oh, Cersei.
Look at him, he loves it.
He's ordered Cimmerian to personally lead your escort.
My very own King's Guard. Please express
Safe
my...
travels, Lord Tyrell.
Oh,
No way,
my
I think they'd have him
God.
killed. Because they wouldn't trust that matter to him. I reckon they'd have him killed.
This guy has no idea. How can you be so oblivious?
Not small enough.
Damn.
Oh, do you reckon Pycelle's next?
I could say that our minds are temples to the seven and should be kept pure. But the truth is, I don't like the taste.
I like how he's honest.
I wonder why she likes him.
She sees she can use him.
What would you say if I told you of a great sinner in our very midst, shielded by gold and privilege?
Here we go. This is the catch.
It's gonna be Marjorie.
Do you think so?
Oh, maybe not. Sorry, I thought she was gonna continue that conversation.
Yeah, I don't think so. But who? Oh,
Who is it?
I have no idea. What is happening? What the
How can they
hell?
judge the girls? They are getting paid. Most of them are slaves, aren't they?
Well, they're in Littlefinger's brothel, so is it Littlefinger? Like,
Yeah. Oh, dude, Littlefinger's not gonna be happy.
There's a special place in the seventh hell for your kind.
Please, I'll pay. I'll pay all of you.
Yes, you will.
oh no, 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 no.
Hang on. They said boy fucker, so they're killing them because they're gay, maybe? That's all I can assume.
Who's this girl? Oh, they look like a girl. Lancel.
Yeah, I had a feeling it was Lancel when I saw his eye.
I'm so confused.
They're gonna get him as well.
No.
Sir Loris of House Tyrell, you have broken the laws of gods and men.
No.
Oh, no way, dude. What is Cersei doing?
Marjorie's gonna be fuming.
Oh,
And so the war
shit.
begins.
She's jealous you're not hers anymore. Arresting my brother is her revenge.
Aren't you and Mother getting along?
Poor guy, so oblivious.
Oh, it's gonna be an interesting game, man.
Here we go.
I demand that Sir Loris be freed now.
Did I arrest him?
Well, no. But you armed the Faith Militant. You gave the High Sparrow an army.
Hold your ground, Tommen.
And your wife has every right to criticize.
Oh, she's trying to make her out to be the villain.
Or the king. I'm sure if you speak to the High Sparrow, he'll release the poor boy.
Cersei's
these
playing her
games.
game, huh? She knows he won't allow it.
Oh, the High Sparrow won't release it either.
That's what I just said, yeah.
Far out.
This is the king, boy.
Give the order and we'll clear out this rabble.
You mean kill them? Here at the Sept.
Oh. Cersei armed them. Oh my god.
Shit. Yeah, he's not ready for this.
Cersei, look what you did to your own child, trying to protect him.
Yeah, what's her angle here, man?
And you let a band of fanatics imprison your brother by law.
It's a bit unfair, dude. Poor guy. I feel bad for Tommen, man.
I have to send word to grandmother.
Will you come back later?
I need to be with my family, Your Grace.
Oh. Oh, my heart breaks for Tommen, honestly.
Lady Caulfield.
This is the boring part of the job.
Never even heard of these people. They haven't heard of you either.
Someone he knows?
Not him. I know. I'm sorry, but we need men.
Bolton?
And Roose Bolton's the warden of the North. Murdered my brother.
Oh, shit.
We can't watch the wall with 50 men.
Damn, what a predicament.
Wonder if this will ignite his want for vengeance. I'd be happy to see Jon destroy them. And Ramsay.
Apologies, my lady.
He's looking at her boobs.
She just barges in, doesn't even knock.
Alright, time to find out what her plan is.
If she's even going to reveal it.
Let me show you what you're fighting for.
You're gonna show me some vision in the fire. Forgive me, my lady. I don't trust in vision.
Oh, Jon.
No magic. Just life.
Oh my god.
Why does she think she can always tempt them?
I hope Jon doesn't give in. Come on, Jon.
Oh no.
Come on, John, man. Hold the line.
There's power in you. You resisted, and that's your mistake. Embrace it.
Yes. Come on, John.
She always uses her body to like seduce people. Like, it's weird.
John, come on.
Why?
His loyalty, Egret.
I loved another.
The dead don't need lovers. Only the living.
Stay away from him.
That's the John that I love.
I know, but I still love her.
Oh.
John's a weapon. He's the only one that's resisted her so far. That makes him above all the rest.
My girl Egret lives on. She ain't happy.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
She knows.
Shit,
She
yeah.
knows.
She never met Egret, so that's interesting.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Good on John for resisting, though. I respect it.
Oh, that'd have him shaking in his boots a little.
My father used to tell me that boredom indicates a lack of inner resources.
Were you bored a lot too? I know Mother didn't want to bring me.
Why do you say that?
Because she's not
She
dumb.
told me I don't want to bring you. Are you ashamed of me, Father?
Such a sweet girl, too.
You could tell he loves her.
I still remember how you smiled when I put that doll in your cradle.
Oh, the doll created.
The disease, maybe.
It was infected or something.
Mom
Damn.
advised me to send you to the ruins of Valyria to live out your short life with the stone men before the sickness spread through the castle. I told them all to go to hell.
Yes,
I
Dennis.
respect that a lot.
They're on this side of the world. Every healer.
Oh, she's smiling.
You can tell she really appreciates that.
They stopped the disease and saved your life. Because you did not belong across the world with the bloody stone men. You are the Princess Shireen of House Baratheon. And you are my daughter.
That was nice. From a father's perspective, that was very nice.
Oh. Whew.
He doesn't even know how to hug her. Okay. Poor girl.
I know. But I like that he was able to be honest with her. Because he's not very good at showing his affections.
Until he rode right past his wife, Elia Martell, and all the smiles died.
Elia Martell, rest in peace.
And he lay a crown of winter roses in Lyanna's lap. How many tens of thousands had to die because Rhaegar chose your aunt?
True.
Yeah, true. Wow.
Yes, he chose her, and then he kidnapped her and raped her. Where are you going?
King's Landing.
This will be interesting.
You can't leave me here.
I know how hard it is to live with people you despise, believe me. But it won't be for long.
How do you know?
Oh, he knows everything apparently.
He'll march south to King's Landing before the winter snows block his way.
He knows it all too well, dude.
With the north behind him, Stannis can finally take the Iron Throne.
You think he'll defeat the Boltons?
Sounds too simple.
Oh, I'd love to see him ruin Ramsay.
Stannis takes Winterfell. He rescues you from the most despised family in the north. Grateful for your late father's courageous support of his claim, he names you Wardeness of the North.
He's mapped it all out.
And what if you're wrong? What if Stannis never attacks Winterfell, or he does and the Boltons defeat him?
Then you will take this Bolton boy, Ramsay, and make him yours. He's already fallen for you.
Oh, Ramsay.
But even the most dangerous men can be outmaneuvered.
Oh, he's really teaching her.
To maneuver from the very best.
That makes sense. I'm very dangerous.
You'll be strong without me.
He's taking good care of her in a way.
Yeah.
I'm kind of liking this side of him.
Oh,
That
I was
part of it's
about
weird.
to. I was about to, and then that. Nah.
Part of it's a bit weird, but
I expect I'll be a married woman by the time you return.
He doesn't care.
Hopefully your husband will be a dead man as well.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, he is really caring for her, but there's always that sadistic side of him. The creepy
We haven't
side.
seen Yara and stuff in ages now. Just giving up on our boy. Damn, man. It's just like a suicide mission. It can't be so little.
And knowing Ilaria, she's prepared.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Scared the shit
out of
his
me.
snakes, that's why.
What shit way would you choose? In my own keep, drinking my own wine, watching my sons grovel for my fortune.
Oh my god. That's such a Bronn response.
How do you want to go?
The arms of the woman I love.
You love the wrong woman, dude.
She want the same thing.
And she'll be the one to kill you.
He's so devoted to the wrong person, dude. He deserves better.
I know.
What's to stop him from docking down the coast and telling the locals that Jaime Lannister's in Dorne?
True.
It was a heavy bag. And I bet he swore all kinds of oaths to get it. But you won't be around if he breaks them.
A little wake-up call. I knew it.
Shit, he wasn't wrong. Damn.
How many do you think you can take?
One, if he's slow.
Oh, poor
So
Jamie.
Jamie's useless here. Damn.
Damn, they see the footsteps.
See, Bronn's very well aware of these things.
He's been around.
You're from King's Landing.
Axon gave me away.
He's quick on his feet.
Thought the sharks would get us. There are no sharks in Dorne.
Jamie's not
Jamie,
equipped for this.
shush.
Swords in the sun. Now!
Oof. And bang.
Yeah, nice. Bronn's a beast. Bronn's an underrated fighter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit.
That one should be slow enough.
Come on, Jamie.
Come on, Jamie. He's got to rise. Such a shame, dude. He was the best fighter, and now he's gone to shit.
You got it, Jamie. You got it.
Oh, yeah. Isn't that
Oh my god!
It's a good fighting style. That's mad. People wouldn't expect that too.
Epic. Oh, they put the glove on before.
Smart. Very smart.
Ah.
Interesting.
Oh, it's stuck. Is that Lara?
You may have a problem.
What the hell?
He told me he smuggled Jaime Lannister into Dorne.
He's the ship's captain. Look what they did to him. Oh my god, dude. Not smart to sell out.
Doran's way and peace, or my way and war.
At least she's giving her children the option.
Oberyn tossed his spear at my feet and said, "Girl or boy, we fight our battles. But the gods let us choose our weapons."
I like that.
Yeah, it's Oberyn, man. Oh my god.
I made my choice long ago.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
that captain should not have sold out, dude. Take the golden one. They mauled him.
Thought it was gonna get more gold.
That'd be you, dude.
And that'd be you.
You're going the wrong way. My sister's in Westeros.
Little do you know.
Queen Daenerys Targaryen. She's the queen I serve.
He's thinking, what is my life right now?
Dragon epaulets, bear sigil breath.
Oh, so
I was waiting
perceptive.
for that.
Your Jorah Mormont.
Oh.
Is it possible that you were running? Why would you be running? And why would she have sent you away?
He asked all the right questions. Oh,
It's
Tyrion.
very perceptive.
You're my man.
She found out, didn't she?
Oh, Tyrion, you're so smart.
One might even say desperate.
He is
You
very
think Daenerys will
desperate.
execute me and pardon you? I'd say the reverse is just as likely.
Yeah, that's a good point.
She did say she didn't want to see Jorah ever again.
I mean, he was playing with fire, I guess, poking at all the insecurities.
Rhaegar never liked killing. He loved singing.
We get a lot of mixed takes on Rhaegar, don't we?
Well, one time he gave it to the next minstrel down the street. One time he gave it to an orphanage in Flea Bottom.
Oh, wow.
It's a very different side to Rhaegar.
Those who find victory in the fighting pits will never become kings, but their names will live on.
Oh, this same ordeal.
Fighting pits.
Without them, former slaves and former masters have nothing in common.
Oh, no.
Is that where her dragons are? No.
I can't promise this is the answer to all our problems, but it's a start.
You're making a move.
What the hell does that mean now?
They're the second sons.
Oh, no. This does not end well for anyone.
I reckon they're being set into a trap.
Yeah.
Oh, this woman. All the prostitutes seem to be with them.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of them. They're way outnumbered.
Oh.
Is that Grey Worm? Oh, looks like it.
I don't know, but if it is, I don't want him to get killed.
Come on,
Yes.
Grey Worm.
Oh,
Let's
B.
go, Grey Worm.
Oh my god. Oh no, so Barristan's there.
Oh no, I'm worried for him and for Grey Worm.
Oh no.
But Barris is a good fighter, man. We might see some epic shit
I don't
now.
want to see him die. Everyone's running away.
Dude,
He's walking straight
if
to
Barristan
it.
comes here, I reckon he'll clutch up. Don't let Grey
Come on,
Worm
Grey
die.
Worm.
Not now.
Oh. Come on, come on.
Oh my god, dude. Danny has no idea.
So Barristan has to come in. There's no other
Please,
way.
dude, please. Oh, dude, this is gonna be ridiculous.
Come on, come on.
He's one of the best fighters, dude. Oh, I reckon he'd take them all. Oh, dude. What a beast.
Yes.
Him and Grey Worm, dude. Oh.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on, Barristan. There's no way he falls like this.
Come on, Grey Worm. No.
Oh. Dude, does Barristan live though?
Oh no.
It might not have been a fatal blow.
I think it was.
I'm hoping not, man. It was like gut.
And Grey Worm's bleeding out.
Yeah, but
They're both bleeding out. Unless there's just blood everywhere.
dude, surely they get saved.
Oh my god.
See, you know what kills me? Even though Barristan was destroying, as soon as I started celebrating, in my head I was like, hang on. It's rare that it just fully goes your way, especially in a scenario like this. I was waiting for I couldn't fully let myself relax because I knew something's going to come, and
There's no way they both die like this. Why couldn't Dario be there?
I'm not convinced they're dead yet. I really hope they've left it on that cliffhanger They've both passed out. Barristan's was a lower gut wound. The neck part got stopped. I'm hoping they both end up in Dany's like care.
I saw Grey Worm's was lower and Barristan Selmy's was like almost in the rib.
Yeah, but you can survive that if they get treated soon. So I hope they get treatment, man. I don't want to lose two great guys. The thing is, with any other show, I'd be like, nah, they're not there. But Game of Thrones, you never know.
I don't know. We're in denial again, like men's death.
I'm only because usually Game of Thrones doesn't hold back in completely having the whole scene. Leaving it like that, I'm hoping that there's just more to it, kind of like Tyrion's in season 2.
Yeah.
They're too important to just.
I love them both.
Yeah, if they were going to die, I imagine it'd be more notable, but then again, wow.
Realism is the theme of the show rather than.
Oh man, Barristan came in there like a weapon,
I
dude.
know.
He came in there dominating.
And Grey Worm did really good to hold his own for all that whole time.
And he's old. He's not in his peak. If he was in his peak, he would have bodied them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grey Worm did. Well, it was cool to see a tag team between Barristan and Grey Worm.
Well, you finally got your fantasy to see Barristan fight.
I know. If only they had like Dario or Jorah, just one more weapon there, and it would have been just game changer.
Yeah.
Damn it. Yeah, wow, this is going to be... now I'm very excited to see how Dany's going to respond. I'm more interested to see how Dany tackles each challenge. We should have known. As soon as she had that nice moment with Sir Barristan, we should have been like, oh, well, there he goes. Like, any nice moment in this has to be foreshadowed with something horrible.
But it was nice, like, just before that, Dany and Barristan literally connected on what him and Rhaegar used to do, and he was going out to live on, like, with that tradition. And that's the thing that gets him killed. That's going to be so heartbreaking for her.
Oh, man. Jeez, yeah. Isn't it interesting? Her control of these cities is proving a lot harder than she initially thought.
Yeah.
God, they have these Sons of the Harpy. They're a little nuisance.
They almost look like just random civilians, like in the way they fought. Like they didn't seem really skilled.
Yeah.
And it's not like they had any particular armor, just the mask.
It's more the element of surprise that I think benefits them.
Yeah. I feel like there's like a top Sons of the Harpy, and then they kind of recruit all the random people that are willing to, or they're threatening them to fight for their cause.
Yeah,
Who knows?
they kind of remind me in their own way of what's now developing in King's Landing with the, can't remember what they're called, the religious group, but they're almost...
Sparrows.
Yeah, they're almost like, yeah, they're different causes, but again, they're sort of operating aside from the law for their own means.
Yeah.
This one's a bit more of a mystery, but that's all interesting.
I can't believe that Cersei literally armed them for her own gain.
That is interesting because what benefit would she have to undermine her own son's authority? It's showing Tommen's weakness. Like, Tommen really is just a child.
Well, I don't think she's really focusing on that. I think she's playing at Marjorie.
Partly, but I have to feel like there is more as well. She wouldn't have done all this just for Loras. She might have, but it feels to me too simple.
Well, it's her as well. She doesn't have to marry Loras. So kind of undermining him in that way, which I don't know if that's fully it because Tywin's not around, but then also Marjorie. But I'm not sure. Like, I'm not fully convinced either. Knowing Cersei, there's a bigger picture at play.
But dude, if she has Loras captive, she has Marjorie and Loras' father, potentially, we're assuming, to be killed by sending the personal Kingsguard who literally answers to her. We're thinking that, but...
Olenna's coming back. I'm waiting for
I miss Olenna. But I'm thinking, who is she trying to fight? This is where she gets kind of stupid because Tywin knew they couldn't get through the winter without the Tyrells' funds, let alone their debt with the bank. So I just feel like she's really playing a losing game here. Short-term relief for long-term loss. Like, it's
I don't know. There's a reason for it, and I want to give her the benefit of the doubt that she's not a complete dumbass. I feel like there's something in... Yeah, I don't know. Like, do they somehow get control of their funds in some way? Like, I have no idea.
I don't know. I mean, she's still the queen. And I don't know. It's going to be... And because she doesn't even rule Castle Rock.
No.
So, this is interesting.
I can't wait for Tywin's brother to come back, hopefully, and really give her an earful.
If Tommen calls upon him, he has the whole army under his command.
But 100% Cersei didn't even let him know about it.
You'd hope Tommen would know something, but he's naive.
Yeah, a few episodes ago, you said that he rules Castle Rock. I don't necessarily know that that's true.
I think, yes, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
He said, firstly, Castle Rock is where I belong because he's now commander of it. Cersei had said that. But secondly, because
No, he's
Jaime's...
not commander of Castle Rock. He's of the army. Like,
Well, he commands the whole army, but I'm assuming the whole army rests at Castle Rock. Like, that's the only leader there. Other than him, there's no other leader. Now, why I assume he's the leader of Castle Rock is because I'm pretty sure a male has to inherit it.
Mhm.
And Jaime, by birthright, is Kingsguard, and Tyrion's banished. So the next in line is Tywin's brother, his very own
Totally.
blood.
Yeah.
That's why Cersei's a female, and the others are technically Baratheon.
Yeah.
And so that's why I just think that he has the control of that army.
right. Potentially, yeah. Okay.
I did feel bad for Tommen, like, he's in a game way beyond him. And
Oh,
even
yeah.
Marjorie, I guess she was upset and, like, you know, but it's like, you knew who you married. He's not there yet. And she was really just trying to make everyone happy, almost like a little boy just trying to please everyone.
I think she thought she could control Cersei and he wouldn't have to get involved. She would make sure that he would convince his mother to go back to Castle Rock.
I wonder, you know where Cersei said, if you need anything at all, you can always... I wonder if she wants Marjorie to come and ask her to free her brother personally. If that's a bit of a power play in some sense. It must be more to it, but why say that specifically and then go and make this as your first play?
Or did she just retaliate after Marjorie was being a bit of a dick?
Marjorie threw one comment. It feels if Cersei was going to do it, she would have done it anyway, not because of one comment, I don't believe.
Yeah. Oh, Marjorie said like 10 comments, but yeah.
I'll just do it. If Olenna comes back, game changer, dude.
Oh,
Game
for
changer.
sure. Well, Marjorie's technically going to Highgarden and also letting Olenna know what's happening. So Olenna is not one to sit back.
Well, Cersei doesn't even know that Olenna orchestrated Joffrey's death. It'll be like, I reckon Olenna runs laps around Cersei.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That'd be cool.
I can't wait. She's always such a like breath of fresh air when she's on screen, isn't she? So yeah, we're seeing a small glimpse into Jon's responsibilities as Lord Commander and maybe a few of the struggles that he might be facing. So I found that quite interesting, and we're only dipping our toes in for now. But it was also nice to see the relationship between Stannis and his daughter.
That was very nice. I actually really enjoyed that.
I've been waiting for that for ages now.
Yeah, I think I really appreciated just Stannis. We haven't really seen him be a father at all yet. And so going against what everyone's been saying, and he's sort of very trained to be a commander first, father second.
Yeah.
And that vulnerability and being honest, and even just showing how he fought for his daughter, it was nice to see them, Stannis. I definitely appreciated that.
Yeah. And then we had Melisandre trying to provoke or seduce Jon, and
my man held his ground. He caved in a little bit, okay, but he redeemed himself.
he enjoyed a little bit of the temptation. Then he put her in her place.
Yeah, no, that was great. I was glad that Jon was the first of many men to do that. Speaking of which, just off topic, we haven't seen Gendry again. Remember after that moment, he went off and we haven't seen from him.
Yeah.
Just popped in my brain.
Interesting.
But as for Jon, then Melisandre, very typical of her, said Ygritte's famous line, "You know nothing, Jon Snow." So interesting. I wonder what the play is. There seems to be a lot of story trying to get Jon to get involved in this take back, which I would personally love. And it gives so much more diversity to his conquest, I guess, because he's sort of just stuck at the wall the whole time of this story. Although he has travelled along and stuff, but I'm enjoying all the little stories. They're really reaching a really exciting point.
So Littlefinger, as always, is just, I feel like that's how he's 10 steps ahead of everyone. He really maps out all the possibilities, and I'm sure there's more in his head than what he told Sansa. And he's already come up with 2 or 3 plans or fail-safes to each of those like possibilities, and he's prepared to do any of them to climb that ladder of chaos.
Yeah, he's really ahead of the game. A very interesting character, and I've got to respect the role he plays. And I'm interested to see him now come back to King's Landing with Cersei and everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, Cersei's got no idea how much he's been playing her for a fool. It will be very fascinating, especially considering his new alliance with Tyrells. I'd love if she pulled on Cersei what she pulled on Ned in season 1.
Yeah, true. Oh, yeah. Cersei's got something coming to her. I just don't know what it is yet.
Cersei and Ramsay, once those two are gone, I'm happy for the rest to do what they got to do. It's got Cersei Ramsay have got to go.
Yeah.
And Bolton and Walder Frey, actually, him too.
Any more to your list? Maybe you should create your list like Arya and just say them.
I just might. And I'll add you to the list.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, you guys thought that I would be the one doing it to him? Apparently he's planning.
You guys know the game plan. If the channel's changed to just Pudgy, you know what happened to me. I've said it here first.
But it was weird seeing Littlefinger again kiss Sansa, and she knows that she just has to let it happen. And everything that she's learning from Littlefinger, I feel like she's going to use against him one day.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like she's got bigger fish to fry. I don't know if she'll get around to Littlefinger, but maybe.
Maybe.
Can't make enemies with everyone. He's sort of an ally that she needs.
For now.
We hope you enjoyed our reaction to this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let us know in the comments what you thought of this episode. Take care of yourselves, and we'll see you guys on the next reaction.
See you guys.